What up, y'all? It's your girl, Sharon. Welcome to She Gets It, because I understand everything, even the things I don't like. Well, welcome to If You Act Like a Blank, You a Blank. And that's self-explanatory. I don't have to understand your language to know, this looks familiar. Your behavior is this, because I'm going to connect it to what I've seen in the past. I gotta call you what you present to me. There's a lot of clarity in what a person presents versus what they say that they are. And I'm gonna help folks understand why people should be able to call you what you're acting like versus what you write on a paper or what you claim you are. Okay? If it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. It got feathers like a duck. It must be a duck. Okay? Self-explanatory. That's what I'm getting into right now. Let me apologize for not apologizing to those who are going to be offended by the end of this episode. I don't care, because this is just what it is. Deal with it. Act accordingly. Check your behavior. And you won't have to worry about what someone is calling you or what someone is saying that you are. Period. Let's go. Okay. I am a woman. I am a sister. I am an aunt. I am a mother. I am a creator. And I'm those things because I do things to show that I am those things. I am those labels because people have put me in a position to carry out the responsibility of a sister, of an aunt, of a mother, of a woman, right? And on my birth certificate, that's what it says I am, okay? It's just my job to show up as these things. When I say things, I'm being balanced, not sexist. When I give balanced views, women hate it, because it requires accountability for what you're portraying to the public. I gotta be a woman villain. So if I gotta be a woman villain by the end of this episode, I guess I'm a woman villain. Okay, hand me my cape and my leather boots, because I got this. If I agree with a woman, I'm a good woman. But if I disagree with the woman and what she's saying and what she's doing and what attitude she's giving out, that I must be on the man's side, or I must be going against women, and I can't be this because a woman would disagree with me whether I'm right or wrong. Negative, okay? All right, so let's discuss the differences between a female, a lady, and a woman, okay? There are different instances where I will say that a woman can be these things, can be all three things, can be one of two of these things, or two of these things, okay? But there is a difference, all right? So when I personally, as a woman, say, oh, some female over there is acting crazy, or she's wilding out, or she's bugging, okay? She on a beam, okay? What I'm saying is, a female can and will be called a female when the police is looking for your ass, according to your license, you barely dressed in public, you're loud, you're brawling, you're an attention hog, meaning bad behavior gets you attention, so you keep doing it. You know, irritating a man to the point where you want him to fight you or react, you keep doing it, okay? You're not a role model for children. You're not a role model for a woman that carries herself with manners or respect. You're not a role model for the friends that you have around you. You're not a role model for anyone. You just out here with female parts acting as though you ain't got nothing to lose. Okay? You're not respectable. Nothing about you is respectable. Not the things that's coming out your mouth, not the way that you're dressed, not the way that you're carrying yourself, not your attitude. Nothing about you is respectable. Okay? A female can also be a bitch. Okay? A bitch is, according to the dictionary, a female dog, a female otter, or a fox. A bitch is usually loud and ruckus driven in human form. Okay? So when I say a female, yes, that's me being more polite instead of calling you out your name, because I don't want my child to repeat the B word. But I don't mind if my child repeats the fact that my mom said that's a female out there throwing things and breaking someone's car, or doing something vulgar, or got her booty out or her titty out trying to fight in the street in her 30s or her 20s. You know, I want to mind that. Okay, a man can call a female to identify with that's not a man. I don't know her, and she's acting erratic. It's better than me calling her a B word. So a man or a woman should be able to say that word. Period. All right, that's done. Let's get into a lady. A lady can and will be called a lady when these things. We back. All right. A lady can and will be called a lady when she carries herself in a polite, respectable manner. Okay? She's not brash. She's not yelling. She's not throwing anything. She's not grabbing men. She's not pushing men. She's not spitting on men. She's speaking to you in a good tone, a nice tone. She keeps her personal information quiet. I don't have to see her boobs or her areola while I'm seeing her legs at the same time. I don't have to see her underwear while I'm seeing her boobs or her back is all the way out. Like, if you showing something on top, you need to cover up everything else on the bottom. If you showing something on the bottom, up top should be covered. Stop giving everybody a show and keep something for yourself, okay? I wish women understood how much better they look when they buy clothing that fits them well. When they really take the time to understand why Shein is cheaper than a Banana Republic, or cheaper than a white and black garment, or cheaper than something they'll buy in Bloomingdale's. Like, fabrics matter. Tailor-made things matter. Things that actually fit your size matter. Your whole wardrobe can't be spandex. Your whole wardrobe can't be Forever 21 when you're 46. It just can't. There's certain levels to it, and a lady knows what's for her, what's not for her. A lady knows that I'm at the age where I need my pants to meet my belly button. A lady knows that muffin tops after 12 p.m. is unnecessary. Therefore, I don't need to wear anything that will give me a muffin top throughout the day. They just understand that I can't get my prescriptions, my body wash, and my feminine pads from the same place I'm getting a t-shirt or a blouse because it has cute wrinkles on it. We can't get everything at the same spot, okay? Just because they selling something at Walmart and it looks cute on the rack doesn't mean I need to put it on and wear it to work. Although Walmart has been getting a little fancy in the winter layers as far as garments and throws and whatnot. They have some cute colors and things. My thing is, like, a lady just understands what's for her and what's not for her. She understands if a man politely asks for her number, she understands how to say politely, no thank you, but I appreciate the compliment, without yelling at him, without side-eyeing him, without belittling him. You know, it's a certain mannerism that a lady has versus that female. All right? There's clear differences. When she dresses, You would go to her for advice. You would go to her for directions. You would go to her for questions that you may have. It just commands a different type of attention. It commands a different type of discussion to be made. Certain people want to approach her because they're not dressed in a respectable manner, so they just know automatically that's not on my level. Okay, I gotta send somebody else to go ask her a question. She looked like she about 2 seconds from calling the police if she need to. A lady also will keep a strap in her bag. A lady also can be secretly with the shits, but everybody doesn't have to know she's with the shits when you see her. A lady also could be with having a good time. A lady also could know how to roll a fat J. A lady also, could know how to carry herself in hood areas, corporate areas, around your family, around your friends. You just never know. And the best thing about being a lady is knowing when and when not to. Okay? So there's a clear difference, okay? Let's get into this woman. All right, so a woman can and will be called a woman when she's the ultimate, okay? She understands what a lady should do. She understands when to listen and when to speak. She understands how to be a go-getter and how to let a man lead and how to show up professionally, how to show up for her family, how to show up for her spouse, how to show up for herself, okay? She takes her time to pull herself away from friends, families, lovers, and get her self-care time, okay? She doesn't need anybody to tell her what time it is. She has several watches, okay? She respects the man who honors her. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about, boyfriends. Oh, he's nice to me sometimes. He dogs me some weeks, And yeah, he had a baby on me 3 months ago, but I love him. I'm not talking about that. She respects the man who honors her, meaning when he makes decisions and when he has choices, he does it in a manner where, it involves her being happy with those choices also. It involves some type of benefit for her and vice versa. That's the man she's honoring. She can be professional. She can be sexy. She can be an assassin. And she can be a mother. All of that she can be. All right? Now, all of those things within the same day and still be a woman and still show up in her life. Okay? And still balance it all. But I say this to say, you could be a woman, you could be a lady, you could be a female. The decision is yours, okay? You came into this world as a female, physically, by scientific form. That's what God wanted you to be. But you have a choice to show up how you want to be presented to the world. Nobody has to tell you to show up a certain way as an adult. You choose. Okay? And when you carry yourself in a certain manner, you cannot dictate what people call you. You cannot dictate what people assume that you are. You cannot dictate why people think you are a certain thing because you're showing up a certain way. Okay? Your attitude says it all. Your behavior says it all. The things that come out of your mouth says it all. So just choose and make a wise choice about how you want to be presented in the world, because that's what people are going to remember first. Okay. Some people won't even speak to you. They'll just see you and they just know you're not it. And most of the times, 80% of the time, that's what happens. You weren't memorable because you looked too easy. You weren't memorable in a good light because you were too quiet. You blended in. Like, find a way to stand out, but stand out in a good way. Not for attention, not with the negativity, not with the drama. Find a different way. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that's all I'm saying. And don't be fooled. Some ladies have a bitch side, but the bitch side only comes out when they weren't checked a lot, okay? So women have sides. You just got to know what kind of women you're dealing with. My name is Shan. Don't hate me. Hate what you're presenting. And fix it. That's all. Don't be mad at men. Don't be mad at other women. Just fix it. If you don't like how you're being portrayed and it's like the 15th person that told you this about yourself, then common denominator. Okay, common denominator. It might be you.